Good evening. Welcome to my stream. Just one more second here. Get this chat out. I believe we're good. I've been in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff, like moving. I'm actually moving just to the apartment next door. They're renovating this one. They already renovated the other, so they're just have me move over to one of the ones they've finished. But that does mean that it will keep me busy as I move over there. Is this not Odyssey did not. Let me do Odyssey again. See if I to work this time. You're gonna this. Oh, Odyssey is not linked up. Oh, you know what? I bet. What is going on? Okay. Let me refresh this again. One more time. There we go. Okay, Odyssey finally responded. I had to refresh things. Not a huge deal, but okay. Everything is set. Let me just delete these as per usual. No reason for them to hang out in the chat. Okay. Yeah. Don't think I have anything left to set up. I think we're all good. So, so let's go ahead and get into it. Last time we left off, initially, what was it we did? I think we restored a lever. I think is what it was. So we'll get in, and I'll show you. I think I know what happened. Anyway, like what caused it, but we'll check and make sure. Okay, so back out a bit. There is, I believe we put in or found and then connected this lever here. This one was already here. We connected this one. I think it was after that we came outside here and there was a cut scene and the moon came out and everything went dark, super dark. It was only lit around here. So basically we could be inside this building right here or down the elevator and that was it. We couldn't go any further here because it was all dark. So we ended up fixing the electricity and proceeded from there out over here. And I don't remember if it was before that or after that, but we ended up finding a key card. And then I think it was during that when it was dark and we couldn't go anywhere. We found a key card and we printed it. down here. Over here. So we found this the handle for the jack. It was over on that one place over by the greenhouse. We got the jack. We used that to prop this up, pulled this out. We found a blank key card, so we ended up printing one, which then allowed us to access this elevator over here, or not this elevator, but open this gate so we can go up these stairs. And we've done a few things here, and so we're progressing from there. That kind of catches you up. It's not obviously all of the details, like all of them, but that gives you some. We still need we have the name here. I guess we need more letters, more books with letters. Akmer. I thought Akmer was a name of somebody or something. I don't remember now, but. And then there are these too. Yeah, I believe we do this. So A, C, M, E, R. But I think we might need all capitals. We have A, because otherwise, if we use lowercase, also, we could go A, C, M, E, R, right? But I don't think that works. I think we need all capitals. In fact, these are both blue, so it might be all blue capitals. Anyway, but I believe, because it's 5 letters also, I think we're supposed to spell Akmer here. However we find those and stuff. But there's no upper drawer here, so we can't do that. How's the typewriter moving? It isn't even electric. Yeah. I know who I am repeated over and over. It must be terrifying not to know. Yeah. Then up here, we did not finish assembling these, right? There we go. And then it's probably like that. There. So we're missing some pages though. Right? We need, looks like I have no idea what it looks like. We need something here and here and here. These 3, I think, might do it wherever we find those. I believe everything else is, yeah, everything else is in position, I think. So that's close, but not quite. Okay, that's also the same thing. Bed was all, I was ready to see something way creepier. I don't remember what was in the bed. I think we just found an item of some kind. I don't remember though. That's still this, okay. Okay, so that might be it for here, for right now. Why would anyone chain a door like that? And why didn't the police open it? Huh. And then, what is it this takes? No keyhole in the gate. Oh, right here. Key for that. And I don't have a key. So. Did I see a faint red light? It's probably just a reflection. No way those cameras are still working. Except that they were earlier. It was when we were in the room with all the mirrors. That whole cutscene, there was after, or as it was happening, I guess. I think it was as it was happening. They pulled back a little bit in the cutscene and showed what looked like a camera feed that would have been recording it. So that's also a key. I see. What is this? It looks broken, can't even move the handle. I might need a pry bar. If I ever open that, might end up that I need a pry bar. Maybe. We'll see. Did I finish inside here? I can't remember if I did everything. We do that. Looked through. There was a cut scene and teddy bear. We have the one teddy bear um, that we found. I think I need probably like some stitching of some kind, right? Like needle and thread or whatever to fix it. And I don't even remember where it is now. It's, yeah, I don't know actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know where it worked. A lot of reading choices. That might be it for this. I think it is. Yeah, we need still. Oh, we got one of these. Rotate the mirrors to aim both beams at the center. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. This one. Well, shoot. Okay. Oh. So that's fine, but then this cannot. So this cannot rely on that. So how do that? No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to rotate that one. Well, what is this? The blue one doesn't want. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. The blue one's the one that doesn't want to play nice. But if I do that instead. Yeah, so they are in my apartment building. They are renovating the apartments one by one. And they finished renovating the one next door to me. So while I was waiting to catch my flight home last week, I got a text saying that they were wanting to renovate my current place, which is still one of the old apartments. So they asked me to move next door. So I'm moving one apartment over. So I'm in the middle of moving all that stuff. I should be done by Tuesday next week. And I have a friend coming tomorrow to help me with the heavier furniture, like the bookcases and the bed and stuff. Yeah. Yep. So I just have, so those are all the books there are already over, obviously, at the other apartment. I have just one more bookcase over here, and a couch, and a chair, and some boxes. And that's pretty much all that's left in this room. And my computer desk here. This stuff is going to get basically slightly adjusted tomorrow after the second stream, before the third stream. Basically, I have a big corner glass table that all my stuff sits on, but I have two short desks. Let's see. You can kinda right above my head. That's one of the two desks. There's another one that's about the same size. So I'll put them together as if they were a square, basically, and put all my stuff up there. So I've got it still for tomorrow night's stream. And then when my friend's here and we're moving the heavier furniture, we'll move the glass desk over there. Anyway, and then my kitchen is pretty much done except for my dishes. And then I have a bunch of stuff behind this black thing here, like a bunch of buckets and boxes and stuff. And then I have a little bit left in my room, but not all that much. I have my bed and my dresser need to be moved. Dresser's already emptied out. And like some boxes. Oh, and I have my closet. So, and that's pretty much it though. So I'm getting close. Most of the stuff, my friend's gonna help me move the furniture tomorrow. So other than when he's moving furniture, most of the stuff I'll have over there between sometime tomorrow and sometime Monday. I'll finish up Monday probably. And then Tuesday I'll be over there. So next week we'll stream again. Now the apartments, because they're cookie cutter apartments, they're mirrors of each other. So whereas right now I'm looking to the right, this is my right, so for you it looks left. Anyway, I'm looking this direction, this way, right, to look at the monitor for the stream and the chat and stuff. So once I'm over there, I'll be looking this other way, because this will be where the monitor is, because it'll be rotated. Well, actually, maybe not. No, because this higher shelf on the desk actually is not detachable. So I'll still be looking the same way, but it'll be a little bit positionally, it'll be a little bit shifted. But anyway. Yep, so that's all happening. So that's why a lot of the stuff is empty. Also, it's actually a really convenient, or good, I guess, would be a better word to use, time to do the move to next door anyway. Because I don't know how much you know about, like, toilets, but the place that holds all the water when you flush is called the reservoir. If you take off the lid, inside, the handle of the toilet connects to a metal arm, and on the end of the metal arm is like a hole, and a chain connects to that, and that chain goes down to a plug. So when you flush, the plug comes up, so then water drains, and then when it gets, too far down, like there's no water in the reservoir, the plug then seals back up, and then the water fills up, right? So, cistern? Not quite a cistern. Cistern's like a big storage, but yeah. Anyway, the eye, or the hole on the end of that inside, that arm, that metal arm that's inside the reservoir. So you have the handle connects to the arm, the end of the arm connects to the chain. Where that chain connects to that hole actually rusted all the way through. Only like Monday or Tuesday this week that rusted through. So I would have had to replace the arm. It's not a big thing. I mean, I could replace it. It's pretty easy. But since the timing works on that, I just like, I'll let them because they're going to replace the toilet anyway. The one over there next door is a totally different toilet. So anyway, all that goes to say that if in the middle of the stream today I have to use the bathroom, I'm going to be stepping out and next door, but it shouldn't take much longer than normal, but it'll take slightly longer than normal because I have to go next door to use it. So, YouTube video. I actually should do a couple of pictures on social media, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I'll do that. Do a YouTube video as a walkabout? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I don't tend to think about stuff in my daily life being all that interesting, but I can. Yeah, it's a good point. So what I'll do, yeah, I'll record after we're done here. I'll go with my phone. I'll record around the apartment, show you what I've had, like where I've lived and stuff, and then also take some photos after I record the video. I'll take some photos as well, and then on Instagram I'll post my photos. I don't do anything with. I haven't done anything with Facebook in like 10 years. I don't like Facebook, so I never go there. But I'll post some photos on Instagram, and I'll do a walkabout video. I might do the walkabout if it's short enough. I might do it as a reel on Instagram as well. I'll do it as probably a YouTube short. I've never even thought about how I would do shorts for my channel. I mean, they've been around for what, 5-6 years, something like that. 5 years. I never even thought how I would do shorts. So this might be a good way to start shorts, and then I just continue doing shorts later. I'll have to figure out, like, strategize. Okay, what are some good moments from games? Whether the game was really great, or something funny happened, or I was especially crazy, and so people can see that I'm weird or whatever. I'll have to figure some stuff like that out and do it as YouTube shorts. Didn't even think about that. Totally escaped my brain. I don't think about stuff like that. In fact, actually, I have a tasks for YouTube list that I just started making this week, so that I don't forget about stuff that I want to do. I'm going to put YouTube shorts as probably the first thing, actually. Because I'm ADD somewhat. So if I'm not thinking about it, like if I don't schedule it for myself, I forget to do stuff. And I'm so out of the habit of uploading videos that I never upload videos. And it's a problem. It's a big problem. It's been like 3 years or something since I uploaded a video other than my Halloween stream announcement. So I really got to get back into doing that. So I'm going to work a lot harder. Now that I'm back from my dad's, I don't have anywhere else I'm going the whole rest of the year. There might be the occasional like weekend trip I go to my dad's place, because I'm going to sometime next year, the goal is sometime next year, probably the latter half of the year, I'm going to move up with my dad and live on his property. We're going to get a double wide house. Like it's going to be, I don't know, 40 feet wide and 70 feet long or something like that. Anyway, I don't know how many square feet it actually is, so I'm just guessing about dimensions. But we're gonna get a house that he and I will live in, and so I'll have my room, and I'd like to, if we can, get like a game room that can be used for games in general, but also will be where I do like my YouTube videos and stuff. My computer will probably be set up in there so that I could just work during the day and stuff as well. Anyway, but that's all future stuff. Right now, it's just the move next door. Anyway, let's get back to the game. People watching are like, dude, you're not playing the game. What are you doing? Okay, so I can't rotate these. So I have to rotate so both the blue and yellow ray get in the middle. So what I need to do is get something to going with the yellow first. Or no, with the blue first. Because I get the yellow pointing, but I don't get the blue pointing. So I need, if I do, yeah, no, that's got a, so I need that, and let's see, where's that go? So it's down, and then it goes over. That's cool, but that's not the middle. Let me think. The yellow seems to be really ready to do it. It's the blue that's kind of being a pain. Don't know. Okay, so we go boom, 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 and deflect there. If I do this now. And then this. No. Oh. No, I only have a couple of spots for that, so that's not really. So we go, where are we? Here? Deflect, 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 and deflect again. Wait. No, here, 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 here. But then it deflects down. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Huh. No. Here, here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, got the blue in. Boom, 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 boom. That's blue. Now I just need to get the yellow. There we go. Yellow got in the center earlier easily. It was the blue that was the problem. Blue is a lot more complicated. What was that, like 5 bounces or something? All right. So get the sun emblem. Excellent. And, oh, nice. That's the puzzle piece that we needed for that other. Okay. There's nothing else on here, I don't think, right? Let me just double check. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, for the puzzle piece, I think, yeah, I think it's, whoops. I think it's in this building here is where the, yeah. Whoops, no. This side. No? Oh, sorry. It's one of the rooms. This one? No. We need that puzzle. Must be the next room over. Or it might be this room. I don't remember if we have one in here now. It's... Nope. This one on the end. That's the one. Still no? Wow, where is that puzzle? What the heck? Oh no, it's here. This is where it is. I was gonna say, I thought it was right around here. Some of the mosaic. We got needle and thread. Oh, okay, that's how we'll fix that teddy bear. I don't remember where the teddy bear is offhand. Oops, no. Is he in the one on the end? Yeah. So is arm back on. And then we need the teddy bear elsewhere. Must have been the drawer for the important stuff. Too bad someone clearly got to it first. Okay. So, emblems are, I think, what's over here. Put the emblems in their places. What is this one? I don't know what this represents. Fish is going to be water, probably. Okay. Angel's probably there. Oops. Well, I could have not though. How do I do this? I just gotta swap these two. How do I do that? That goes goes up there. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me. There. There. Fun. Hmm. Um. These rotate to the right, as does this. Needs to rotate twice. Boom, boom. And the sun's up there. So how do I bring you down? This, maybe? There. 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 That's almost right, but this has to swap places with you. How do I do that? This. This. Hang on. Not quite. I want to... That's going to go up there. It's going to come down. Means we want this. This. There. So now this goes 1, 2, 3. This goes 1. Actually, I could do that. No. That goes 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This goes 1, 2. This goes 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So if this has to go 3, what I want to do instead is that. Not too early, I think. That. No, I want the reverse, right? I want it over twice. So I actually want 2. So that's right. That's right. Three. 1, 2. Down, over, up, there. There we go. A wooden panel. All of that, and we got a wooden panel. I don't remember where the wooden panel goes. I don't remember. Guess we'll see if I can figure something out. I don't think it's in here. We do still have this, and I've not figured this out, but need a combination somewhere. So don't think there's anything more in her place, in her office to do. We already did this over here and got stuff from here and opened this. Yeah, I think that's it in there. Okay, so I think maybe it's the other building. Let's go over to the other building and see. Probably this shut, so we can no longer access these rooms. So hopefully we don't need to get in there again. It shut when we. So I believe it was when we copied a key card. No, we copied a key card and then we opened this. I think it's when we opened this shut, and we can't go back there now. So. I don't think it's in there. No, not in here. This room? No. Okay, we do have. Oh, yeah, this though. Is Teddy? Oh, cutscene, kinda. Oh. Mean Shadow killed Teddy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Who would want to kill poor Teddy? Okay. Is there a vending machine I put that in? I swear there's some. There's a machine I'm supposed to put that in. I don't remember. I don't think it's down here. This needs an emblem, so not there. Oh, here. Yeah. And slot. Shouldn't I be refunded for this one? Oh, this. Are you kidding me? Ouch. Wait, what? So I just hurt myself? I didn't actually even get anything? What was the point of that? Oh. There we go. I just had to do it twice, I guess. Soda. Okay. I don't know what I do with said soda, but I've got soda now. What else? We have a water chip. I don't know where I'm going to use that yet. Wooden panel. I think there's anything missing a piece of wood there. I don't think there's anything in here. I think this room is pretty much done. I think. Can't go there anymore. It's all sparking. Well, let's see. Is there anything in here? Screwdriver. Shears? No. Planks, printer cartridge. Oh, did I already... is it here? Did I already cut away? Oh yeah, I did. I did. Over here, there was this overgrown. I already cut through it with the shears. So the shears are going to be for something else. It's too dark to make anything out. Didn't I see a projector on the roof of the trailer? Yeah, see, there must have been a ladder here making me think I need to get another one. Or at least something to stand on. But I already tried here. I can't grab any of these boxes or anything. Oh, I have planks. I mean, I need 3, I guess. I only have 1 currently. Maybe I build a small step ladder kind of like that. Although I don't know if I could reach this with just being that high. How tall is she? I guess if she's this tall and then can reach, maybe. Yeah, I need to find more shards here too, but I haven't found anything since I cleared this off, and she said that I needed to find them, so I don't know. Need a key. This is a giant greenhouse. Still haven't been in there though. Huh. Hey, Fofox, welcome. I already tried the box cutter on this. It says it's locked, and it looks like it's wrapped up or something, so you could like potentially open it, but it doesn't act like it. Other than looking at it, I can't actually do anything. When I go here, and with anything, like she doesn't even respond. The game just acts like you didn't do anything. So I don't think you're supposed to be able to do anything with that. Yeah, so I was telling Monmouth, and anybody else on the stream earlier, Fofox. So I am now in the process of moving. They're renovating different apartments, individual apartments in my building, and they finished the one next door, and they want to renovate mine, so I'm moving next door. So I'll be just one apartment over. So if I need to step away to use the bathroom, I'll be over next door briefly and then come back. I should finish. I might finish tomorrow, but I think it's more likely I'll finish Monday. Um, since you know Michael is going to come over tomorrow and help me move the heavier furniture. My couple of bookcases. There's another bookcase over here that I'll empty tonight, and then or first thing in the morning, whichever, and he'll help me with that as well. My couch, a bigger chair, my glass computer desk here, and I've got a temporary kind of equivalent I'm going to do in the meantime once this is gone, so that I can still have my stuff set up until I'm fully over there. My bed, my dresser. That might be it. I think that might be it. So, anyway, so that's the thing that'll be happening. At least I have access to water, murky, creepy water. There is something there. I don't have anything with magnetics, though, to grab it. It's like a key, maybe, or something? Almost looks like a peanut, although I doubt that's what it's supposed to be. Looks like there was another metallic object here, but it's missing now. Compass rose from old maps, but it won't budge. There's this. Can't break the concrete with my bare hands. What about with a hammer? Can we do that? No. Soda in the hole. Maybe the carbonation will break it. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. It's gonna happen multiple times in this stream since people keep popping on. So Silhouette, just as an FYI, I'm in the process of moving one apartment over. They're renovating individual apartments in my building. They finished the one next door. They want to do mine, so I'm moving one over. So I'm in the process of that. So that's why things are gonna look a little different for this weekend. Next weekend, they'll look a lot different because I'll be in a new place, but I will already be moved in, and so it'll be fine. Right, no, I'm staying in the renovated one. Yep. I'm staying in the renovated one. Because of renovated, my rent's going to go up a little bit. Um, but, yeah, I'm just going to stay. The new one. Yep. No need to have me move over and then move back and then move over and then move back or something. They didn't want to make it be a whole bunch of work for me, so they're just having me do it once. So I guess all we have left is this. This will open once we find another handle for here. Yeah. I was going to say, these handles look all nice. I doubt this works. What do I still have in here to do? I finished this finally. Finished this. We did the stuff with the fan here. I don't think there's anything else here to do in this section, this part here. So, I mean, there's no guarantee that they would have done that, though, so it's a fair question for sure. But yeah, yep, I'll just stay in the new apartment. I need another disc for here, but I can't do that right now. See, so we already used Teddy now. So we have at least 3 spots that are locked that we cannot access right now. A lock here. There's a door upstairs in the other building. And then there's the door over at the greenhouse. That's at least 3 doors we cannot unlock currently. I don't think there's anything else in here. I already looked at this. I don't think there's anything more other than this. Water chip. I wonder if that's somehow something down here we need to use that on. Hang on. What if I go over here? See this before at Heather's in our old house, yeah. I guess there's nothing more to do here. This was spraying out hot steam earlier. We had to get past that, but okay, I will. But I don't think it's a problem. I found out when I was waiting at the airport to catch my flight back here. I got a text from the management, so I told them I'd talk in the morning. So let's see, that was Monday last week. So like 12 days ago or something. So like 11 days ago, basically, or whatever it was exactly. I talked to him. So I've had a couple of weeks to move stuff steadily. Shouldn't be a problem. After I finish streaming here tonight, I'm going to take the rest of the books from my bookcase over here, the last bookcase that I have, and I'll cart them over to the other apartment, and then I don't have almost anything that's really very heavy at all left to do, other than the big furniture, which will all happen tomorrow once he's here. So I believe everything else is easily manageable. It's just several trips, a bunch of small loose stuff, several trips over, so that I don't have it, so I don't have to make, or that I can't make like a single trip and be there. I have to make several trips to get it. With the moving, I've ended up with insects in both places, but this place more than the other. The other not as much. Poster's glued to the wall. I don't think I have any reason to try to take this off, but I might as well try. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to bother with that. But I do appreciate the offer, for sure. Yeah, when I talked to him, I tried to give myself enough time that it would be fair to, like just stay a steady pace. Each day I've done probably 6 to 8 trips over taking stuff across. So I'm almost completely empty in my kitchen now. I just have dishes and my refrigerator, and I have my spices I need to take over actually. Um, but that's pretty much it. Dishes including silverware or utensils. That's pretty much it. So where is like this stuff supposed to go? I don't understand what we're gonna use the shears on, but especially like this wood panel, this printer cartridge, water chip, soda. Now I don't know where we're gonna use half this stuff. I'm so confused. We've already done this. That's the one we did just a minute ago where we deflected all the light. Patients ever see the light of day or just those gardens? I don't think there's anything more in this little alcove, foyer, whatever you want to call it, foyer. That's glass. Doesn't really say that we'll do anything with it though, or that we need to. We already put Teddy, and Teddy got taken by the Gru, so that was super scary. And Teddy is no more. So, oh, and then we also have this too. So this is another. Whether we use chain or bolt cutters, or we get padlock, like several keys for the padlocks, whichever. But I think we want in here. We especially want in here. This is another place where there's a keyhole. So we have like a lot of keys we need. Now, this was one of the ones that we need. Well, potentially need. I don't know for sure if we're getting in here, actually, but we might. Can't use anything I've got on this, I don't think. What if I use this on the handle? Where is it? Hang on. No. So not that. Screwdriver? If I had a pry bar or something, maybe. Metal ruler? Box cutter, no. I don't know what the soda is for. The only thing I could think the soda would be for would be like if I needed something with some kind of seltzer action, like say, I needed to expand something a little bit or whatever. What does this say? This is their idea of remodeling or something was painted over. Oh, soda might be on that. There we go. This. Right, this is showing me the book stuff. Which is almost... Arrange the books according to the drawing I saw. So the curl, and then that, and then that. Okay. So we want curl. Oh, hang on. How? What? How? I need to arrange them according to what I saw. How do I move them? Huh. Oh, I see. I can do this. 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 Then... I think this one? Right? It's more of this type thing. Okay, then we want the fan or whatever. That. That. And then... little... Not exactly fleur-de-lis, but... kinda. Oh, yeah. Might be this. Or not. Oh, yeah. I think it's this one. Mercy. Is that not this to this to this to that? This to this. This to. No, it doesn't curl back like that. It curls out. It's also more like that. Do I have. That? Oh. Is this. Yeah. No. Because this connects and this also interferes with. Yeah, that's wrong. Pretty sure that's wrong. I think that's right. This might be wrong. Because it kind of repeats that side. So is that this? Okay. And now why? There we go. Mercy, but it's with this style, this pattern. Okay, the drawing looks very specific. Did I see it somewhere else? Pattern on the book looks like it could be part of the drawing I found. Not all of it, though. Are some books missing? Why would someone waste their time writing out this word? I wonder if this word is the key to something else in this room. Well, yeah. This. M. E. R. C. Mercy. No. Screw you. No mercy. Well, tell me how you really feel. That's funny. Ink ribbon. Okay, that would be for the typewriter, right? Blank page. I don't have a blank page right now. Is there somewhere with a blank page? I don't know. I don't know. Can't access anything in these drawers, so not there. Nothing around here. Where? Maybe. Possibly here, but no. These aren't responding. Maybe down at the desk. There's something over here. I can get a blank page. Okay, there's paper in the printer. Technology. Doesn't tell me anything. Oops. Alex. Was it Shavash? No, it's Alex Evans, I guess. Bricks. We got all those. Okay. And the last one was Kyle Shavosh. Drawings. Professor Smith, I know that you've allowed paper and crayons in order to encourage the patient to express himself. Unfortunately, he instead glued the papers to the wall and then painted all over them. The result was something strange. Sort of dark cloud with a face in the middle. Scan is attached. I've confiscated the crayons and papers until I hear from you, sir, Dr. Chavoche. Okay, back. Welcome, Kyle. Honey, you won't believe what happened. I went back to apologize and got a raise. Imagine that. He said he needed to see me show initiative, and he appreciated my honesty. He even called me the best assistant he could imagine. We talked a lot, had a drink, casual drink with the Professor Smith. Can you imagine? Maybe he'll say it again tonight at the gala, in front of everyone. Can you imagine? Keep saying, can you imagine? And imagine that. I'll tell you all about it when I'm home. That's actually good attention to detail on dialogue, because a lot of people will have particular mannerisms, particular things they'll say or do while they're speaking. I tend to do a lot of stuff with my hands, for example. There's somebody I know who, after they say something, will say so, but they'll say it like really quiet, almost like it's a breath. So they'll be like, yeah, he was really crazy like that. So nothing continues. There's no so, therefore, something, right? So it's just a mannerism they have. So. Did it go somewhere? I'm very confused. What just happened? We grabbed a paper, but nothing. No. But I don't see anything more in my inventory either. So I am confused. Let's do it one more time to his email and see. I don't know. I thought we were grabbing the paper and we were going to have an extra page or something to use somewhere, like where it said if I had a blank page or something, but nothing happened. So I don't know. Did it not work properly? No, I forgot. Next one. Yeah, I've almost had a blank page, and then things went sideways on me. I need to put some paper in. Okay. Okay, so I need paper for two areas, I guess. Instead of just using the paper here, I guess I need to find paper for two places. What does that mean? What does that look like? Something probably not down here. This is more like a boiler room. Yeah, I don't see anything that would give me paper. Oh, maybe the office here. I thought we were done with stuff. Is there paper here? Depressing. Well, stop looking at it then. You won't get depressed. Hello? Nothing of interest. So the shorter answer is no. There's no paper in there. The long answer is no. There's no paper in there. There's no paper here either. How am I going to find paper? It's just cloth or something. Was there any in here? Maybe there's some in here that I missed. Oh, here's where the wood panel goes. Ah, I got a key. Very nice. Oh. Roaches? No, thank you. Folder of blank paper. Excellent. And then more notes. So, as a reminder, before ever coming to the asylum, in the first game, we had gone. Well, we first went to our sister's place. We were worried about her. Found out she was dead, and there were clues and stuff that led us to our old family home. So, when we were growing up, so that our sister was Holly. We're Heather. Sorry, our sister was Heather. We're Holly, I think is what it is. Anyway, while growing up, our house was right next door to a family with the last name Laudius. Oh, did they make it nice? I deserve the nicest one? Well, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm not impressed with the shower. The shower head doesn't rotate. So it's just, shoots where it shoots and you get what you get. So I might talk to him about that. Be like, can we do something about this? Because I can't, like if I suds up, like on my shoulder or something, I don't want to be standing in the water while I'm trying to suds it up. So like I have to rotate out of it and then like move around and turn the shower off back to the bath spray or whatever, not the shower, while I suds up and then turn the shower back on. It's a little weird, but anyway. So there, while our character Holly was growing up, the house next door was the house of the Laudius family. So when it says Charles Laudius, that was the dad in that family, who also owns this asylum, and that's why we're here. Growing up, we only remember being twins. So Holly, us, and Heather was our twin. But turns out we had a third sister, so we were triplets actually. The third sister, well, I don't know about triplets actually. Maybe it was just a younger sister. We had a third sister. Her name was Dahlia. She was institutionalized here at this asylum. So Charles Laudius, the father of the next door neighbor house, who owns this asylum, it seems like manipulated or something our mom and got our sister Dahlia, brought her here to the asylum. Dahlia's now like a ghost and is haunting places and stuff. So anyway, so we're trying to figure out what all happened in the past. And I think I already told you, but there's a part 3 to this that I think just came out like April, I think is when it released, something like that. So on Halloween this year, we'll be doing part 3. So we'll continue the cycle. So in 2026, or maybe the end of 2025, whenever it is we play it the next year, we'll probably finish out the series, I would guess. Anyway, but it'll be the 3rd game. All right, so Christopher Smith, Dark Falls Asylum, welcome. He sounded arrogant and scary, even terrifying somehow. Does look like he was having a drink at the time, so that may explain some of it. Oh, I guess I should read this. No, not yet. Starting to look like Charles Laudius basically took control over the Dark Falls Asylum, changing directors and giving carte blanche to Christopher Smith, who is the director. Did he do it just because Dahlia was here? Why? Charles Laudius is one of those great minds, and he saw something similar in me. So this is Christopher Smith's note or whatever. I will have the budget I want. Possibly the biggest budget a psychiatrist ever got. Which, of course, de facto, makes me the best in the profession. Okay, so you have a strong, arrogant streak in your... Got it. So many great minds, so many theories, but they all fail to see the obvious. We cannot give those people happiness. Not until we teach them what happiness is. Take this Rorschach test, for example. Why would I listen to their blabbering when I know what each stain means? That sounds like not the best psychologist. Nothing of interest left. Just, what looked like some like rat bones or something. A rat got trapped in there or something. Scan of a statue. Oh, probably put that on that room next to the other one. And then we have the folder of blank paper, so we can now do that. Okay, so here, this, this, to this. Okay, so the dance is getting funky. and looks like goes from an evil grin to a sinister smile. That's something. Okay. It's definitely the same crate, but the statue looks different in each scan. Yeah. Probably two more, I'm guessing. Over time, we'll find. Okay. Let me now go back over here. Up here. Here. No. I was do that. I was like so anxious to go left. I go left way too early. Okay, here. Blank paper here. Is it gonna say I know who I am again? No, it doesn't. It says, "Hello, me? Yes, you. Stop wasting paper, you idiot. You want to get out of here, don't you? Yes. Bring me the assembled lens, and I shall help you." I didn't. I had the first part in the cortical circuitry book in the entrance with the other books. I don't need your stupid lens. Watch the stars and walk through the sky. What? I cut myself open, didn't find any lens. Get me out of here. I'll die here. Good. You wasted all the paper. Now go die. I'm sorry. Are you there? Please help me. Please, 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 please. I wonder if this is the news reporter that came to look into this stuff here. Yeah, the journalist. Looks like someone was having a conversation with the typewriter? Very creepy. The blood. Was it the journalist? It doesn't look like the typewriter is about to come alive again, nor, frankly, do I want it to. But I should see if there really is a lens inside that book. I noticed some books under the microwave in the TV room. Yeah, we found... so I'll let me show you. Down over here in the area with the... Okay, so this is the coat from the journalist. There was blood all over the coat as well as the floor, and there was a note, and he basically said he was bleeding out. He didn't think he was going to make it very long, and it looks like he didn't. We didn't see his actual body, but his jacket and stuff, so we assume he's dead. Anyway, so he apparently was having a conversation with the typewriter, and he said when in the note about his death, he said he had cut himself pretty badly, and so wasn't sure if he was going to make it out alive. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that conversation conversation with the typewriter we just saw. I'm thinking that maybe what did it was that he was trying to get the lens that the ghost or whatever was talking about, and cut himself trying to get open the lens. Is this not the... Oh, here we go. If you're looking for cortical circuitry, I took it. I apologize if someone was reading it. Unfortunately, I can only read on my cigarette break, so bringing the book back every time would be inconvenient. As always, I'll be reading on one of the benches in the park. Come and I'll return the book. Kyle Shavash. I don't really see how this can help me now. Unless he somehow left the book on one of those benches. A long shot, but I think it's worth clearing the snow to be sure. Okay. So, we can try that. Here. Doesn't look like there's any there. There we go. Nobody dares to look the great Charles Laudius in the eyes. Nonsense. You just need the right tool. What? Okay, his lens is the tool, but how am I supposed to look Charles Laudius in the eyes? Well, I think there's a... Use the lens to see the path. I think there was a portrait of him. Well, that way, or are we going this way, I think. It looks like that, because the arrow's pointing left. So there. Oh, maybe. Now, dead end. Yeah, so it's probably what I thought, which is that we need to go to a poster of him, which I think it might be this. Okay. Is this Charles Laudius? Yes, it is. He must have been really important to the asylum. Okay, so I'm looking him in the eyes. Not sure what you want from me to do. Is this... Need the right tool to look him in the eyes. Very confusing. Okay, so maybe we go from his eyes and follow the path out. In which case, we go over to here. Ah, here we go. Should break the plaster. Ah, okay. Now we continue out, looks like. Okay, so inside. We still don't have a key. Oh, what is this? Ah! A key. There we go. Now you can be in the greenhouse. This place must have been amazing when it was running. Okay, that was kind of cool. Little... Ooh, blood. This might have been one of the places that the journalist went to, but maybe not. I mean, we don't know whose blood it is, just that there was blood, right? 2 planks, nice. Get a crayon. And another tape.
There was that thing. I just can't be... I ran. Damn. I cut myself getting into the greenhouse. But it was more like... It cut me.
Oh, that's how he got his cut. Okay, so the journalist cut himself getting in. I'm afraid I know who he is talking about. It's Dahlia. I don't know whether I'd prefer to be crazy or admit to myself that what I saw is really walking out there. Oh, wait, actually, it might not be Dahlia. Dahlia was the main spirit that was kind of haunting us in the first game, and she has been in this one somewhat. Like, if you look at the bonus chapter of the first game that's the lead into this game, was his name Frank or something like that? It was like an orderly at the asylum, and he started going crazy because he saw Dahlia and started, basically talking with her, and then I don't know if he got possessed by her or something, or if he just went crazy, but he ended up like killing some people. Anyway, point is that he's dead now also. Not just Dahlia, but now that Frank guy or whatever is dead too. So he might be stalking around here, or there might be something even more sinister behind Dahlia and him that's kind of powering the whole thing. It's hard to say. So that's fun times. A camera case. Was the unlucky ghost hunter here? Was it his blood I saw? Oh yeah. He was a journalist, but he was a ghost. He was a ghost hunter, yeah. Like John Cusack in what was it? The numbers of the room made 13, but I don't remember whatever the room was. I don't remember what the room number was, but yeah. You guys remember that. That movie probably had Samuel L. Jackson also as like the hotel. What do they call it? Not maitre d'. That's restaurant. The hotel. The guy that like greets people and stuff, or what that knows over the running of it all. I don't remember what you call him. I don't know why the term's not is the term is escaping me right now for some reason. All right, let's see. We got this. Is fountain controls are behind this panel probably. Main pump. Okay, so we need something to adjust that, I guess. Something at the bottom, but I can't reach it. I mean, I have some things that are longer. They're not really grabbing things, though. This would cut. So I guess maybe not yet. Maybe that's why we do the fountain. Is that the only thing? Cute little fountain. Is it? Is it actually cute? I wouldn't know. Is this a spring of some kind? Valve. We need a valve, of course. Yeah, this whole place is like something's missing from every little thing. Okay, that might be. There is this like arrow here. That's the same as this. That's what I thought. It might be, but just in case. It does look like there's an arrow here, though. Main pump. I don't really have anything I can manipulate, though. So I don't know. Oh, what's this? Rachel Simmons. From what I understand, Rachel was Jessica's understudy until she replaced her as the head nurse. It must have been difficult to replace a lost friend, move into her office every day, live through the same situations. They seem to have shared more than just friendship. Both had discovered something at the Dark Falls Asylum and tried to stop it. Jessica started the fire and paid for it with her life. Rachel was just about to send that letter when the massacre happened. Yeah. That's messed up, yo. Alright. I think that's that. We did already. I think it's everything for now for the fountain. See what else we have. So that's back out. And then this goes through, maybe. Unless we need a key. Okay, let's see. Oh, garden shears? Uh-oh. Dry vines, 1 of 2. So we're collecting planks and dry vines. How about telling us you're a scavenger without telling us you're a scavenger? I think that's it. Okay. Ooh, this is spoopy. A lot more cool stuff here. It's gonna be dry vines, 2 of 2. Oh, pull these off. I see. Another one of these. What's this? Garden emblem, 1 of 4. Holy crap! We have enough stuff. Secondary pump is disabled. Okay. Okay. Got those. Dry vines. There's clearly some kind of ornament on the fountain, but it's impossible to read. The fountain's covered with mud and mold. Take a strong stream of water to wash it off. Well, welcome to my washing machine. We will clean this very well. There's clearly some kind of ornament, too dirty to see. Since this looks like a fountain, I bet the water came from here. Yeah. Okay, so we can't, I think, do anything yet until we can get a steady enough stream of water, I suppose, what it sounds like. Looks recent. Sorry, tree. Oh. Someone was collecting sap. I could too if I had a bucket to hang there. Okay, so somewhere in the greenhouse we'll find a bucket, I guess. Let's go over here. Art of the month. So this is Little Misfortune, and she had adventures where she saw things flying. She walked past a bunch of buildings and stuff, and she went through across town and through a forest area, and she eventually came to like more of a carnival type place. And then eventually she flew across the ocean or across the water, only to find that she was actually already dead. Sad. 2 of 4, so we need 2 more. Okay. I think that's it for this art board. So many different drawings. At least it's nice to think that Dahlia had other children to keep her company. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately the other children probably also suffered. Dude, that sucks. They were such scumbags here. I mean, it's bad enough you hear like you have like a lot of games like Outlast and stuff where there's like bad stuff happens in asylums, and including Asylum, which we're going to start on Halloween this year. But it's bad enough that that stuff happens, but then when it happens to children, it's like these are people that never did anything bad to anybody. They don't deserve this crap. Really makes me mad when I see it. Let's see. If I jump the gap, the next one could break. I'm playing it safe here. I'll repair the stairs first. Yeah, I'll need to find, I guess, metal panels or something. Or maybe that's the planks. Maybe. Ethan, please get this fixed ASAP. 50-inch planks. 3 of them. 50-inch planks. Got it. Oh, yeah, that's going to be 2 of 3. Yeah. I thought we might use them to get up in the trailer, but we'll get to the trailer eventually. They just showed us it so early on that I'm surprised we haven't gotten there yet. But it is what it is. Okay, let's look at this door, or whatever this is. Another extravagant code lock. The answer must be somewhere nearby. Is that an extension cord? Can't reach it. Ote buckwheat. Okay. Why the sudden super creepy sound? I'm a little confused. Nothing, like there wasn't a cutscene or anything. But okay, sure. You say so. What's this? What's the next? The lens is buried somewhere here, but where exactly? Is this a shovel? No, this is a stick, a walking stick, a cane. Looks like it's been moved recently. Well, relatively. Okay. So we'll probably need a shovel, I'm guessing, at some point. We get 2 more pieces of the emblem that they probably go here, I'm guessing. Doesn't really act like she can move it, just that it was moved. So, okay. Well, we can go here and we can replace the planks now. Let's try something else, really? Next lens should be somewhere here. Can't dig up the whole place. Maybe there's a way to find exactly where it is. What the crap? I mean, maybe these aren't 50 inches. Maybe I have to saw them or something first. Oh, there was. I don't know if I can get it working, though. But maybe. Over here, there's the saw. No, we're not going to do anything with that, huh? Of course not. Okay, so not there. I don't know where I'm going to... Oops, I don't know where I would be able to saw stuff. Okay. Whatever, let's go back in. I guess it's fine. Answer somewhere close by here for this, huh? Yeah, you don't want the wooden planks, I guess. Or, like I was saying, maybe you just need to cut them. Maybe I just need to cut them. Although that does seem silly. It doesn't look like there's anything on the back. It looks like they're just slits in the railings. So you should be able to just slide it through all the way, regardless of whether it sticks out on the ends or not. But we'll see. We'll see what the game decides it wants me to do. What else? Spring stick. We have another one of those drawings. I don't know. I don't think we have a complete picture yet. I think we still are missing 2 after we put this one on. I think is what it is. Is 2. We go up here. This one. Nope. There we go. Yeah. I think we're missing 2 more here. So, stick. I don't know. I don't know where we use the stick. Oh, crayon? It's not really Crayola style stuff here to do, honestly. So something else, somewhere else. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, the panel on the door mechanism. Oh, yeah. I don't believe there's anything in there. Let's go just in case, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. Nope. There's not going to be anything in there. Yeah. None of these places look like they would take a crayon to do something. No, not there. There is the over where the fountain is not running currently. There is technically, oh, not there. Next fountain over. This fountain. There is technically this. No, I'm not gonna grab it. Okay. So I think we have to get these working. Yeah. Not gonna dig up the whole area. I know. That's why we have this. See here how this does this. It's right here. I've got the lens. Stops. Literally right here. It just stops. That it should be right here, right? All right. Well, fine. I'll play your games. Yeah. Say 2 more of these, and then we're good. Oh, that's still more of the digging idea. I don't see anywhere you would put a spring, so I don't think that's for this. This might actually be, the nearby might be once we go through this door. I'm thinking that might be what we're going for, so. But of course, I'm not positive. I'm just kind of guessing. Come up here. Still several of these other things I don't know. Let's see. There are only two places I can think of. So if the saw here doesn't work, is there anything in here that we could use to... I think so. It would have been this. We can't do anything with this. I can't place the planks anywhere. This doesn't rotate this. Earlier on, this was strung up like this, and we unplugged it, I believe. And I think that was what the deal with this was. There's nothing here left, as far as I could tell, at least. We have a water chip, but I didn't really get the impression that you're supposed to add the water chip to anything, but maybe it goes to this. What was it? This one is disabled. I don't have anywhere to put this. Go here. Also, nowhere to put it. See, that's the confusing thing, is I've got a chip that might work, but I don't know where I would put it or anything. And that's a valve we're missing. It's not even a chip that would go there. It's a valve. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Can't reach it. There must have been a ladder, but I can't interact with something to build like another ladder or anything either. So I really do think, okay, so sorry, I got sidetracked just for a second because I was gonna try that. The other place maybe where we can work with them is like here, but it's not really a saw though, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work at all either. Not anywhere else, right? Figure out where the spring would go to. A spring, I mean, springs are used in all kinds of machinery, so I don't know. Something up here that broke. Like there's that one printer. Not here. It's downstairs what I wanted. Actually. This one. The failed? Need to put some paper in. Oh, I have some now. There's another piece of the drawing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's probably under Journey, the new entry. Maybe. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll go back up again. Here. This. Uh-oh. Oh, it's starting to get spoopy. One more. It looks like I have no idea what it looks like. Actually, you do, bro. You need one more paper with a circle. It's obvious what this is. In the middle, this is like some kind of demon or something. Okay. Spring. I thought maybe the machinery in the greenhouse, but neither of the panels lets you interact with them, so I don't think that's it. Where is there something where the spring is broken? Is there something in here? We need another handle here. We're done with everything here, except for this door opening, which comes from the pulling of the handle here. No, there's nothing in here. Make sure I'm not forgetting something. 2 more of these, I think, and nothing else in here to do, I don't believe. It's like leak's been here for forever. Spring. None of this stuff. What if I could use the stick for this? There's that. Can't reach that. Doesn't work though. I don't know if we're gonna get this at some point probably, but I have no idea how. When I had a slingshot, it didn't work. I can't seem to bring this down or to get this to fall, either one. Can't even reach that. Bet there's a civilized way to climb up there, probably from inside the trailer. Yeah, right here, bro. Ladder or something, but I can't get up to it. I don't know what to do. I can't use items in the inventory on each other. This game doesn't let you do that. So I can't do this to measure 50 inches to get it exact or whatever. So I don't know. And I can't do anything with this. Very confusing to me. I can't even grab this, and at one point it says I need an extension cord. This might not be an extension cord. It might just be from the saw table, but if this is an extension cord, that would be useful, of course, but I can't even get that, so I don't know. Nothing new has the paint is dry and all the solvents have evaporated. Nothing useful. Accounting planning permits, nothing useful. Nothing useful. Really, you can't try to stand on this. I mean, to be precarious, but if nothing else, I guess it's just useless. Yeah, I don't know. We have this, and I still have not figured out if I can even do anything with this. It looks like it. The post seems to literally hang by a thread attached to a crumbling block of concrete. But I don't know how I would get this loose or anything. I've tried several things, and I can't. If that were real, you'd break this rule or bend it at least severely. None of that. Dry vines. Alright, I put these on. Oh. No. None of these, yeah. I say put it on here and burn it maybe, but it doesn't look like any of these are going to let you. Okay. Obviously on top of the water does not make any sense. Let's put the vines in the water basically so they get all wet and can't get lit on fire. And then try to light them on fire. There's nothing down below here that I can think of that I want to light on fire. There's nothing up here that takes a spring that I can think of that takes a spring, or I would want to light on fire, or that a stick would be useful for. I mean, a stick technically, just generically speaking, could function like a lever, but this because these are both fancy schmancy, I doubt anything like this is going to work here. I already tried the screwdriver previously. Hammer. Shears. Yeah. Nothing. Pretty much nothing with a handle is going to work. Yeah. It's got to be or nothing that is kind of solid that's like handle-like can work there. It's actually got to be a handle. Secondary pump is disabled, but I cannot interact with any switches or anything to try to switch it back. So I have to find wherever something is missing or the wrong way or something and try to adjust it. I don't know where I would do that. This is just all where the water's going to pour, right? This is not where you put some kind of a chip or you'd light a fire or anything like that. So I don't. Yeah, nothing here. We're done with that. This. Is a hammer on there? Is a planks on there? Is a screwdriver? 50 inches? Oh. Slip and move recently, relatively recently. Yeah, I don't want the red anymore thing. Pretty sure the green's right here. Why can I not? I don't want to dig up the whole area. I just want the spot here where the green ends. Crayon? Draw on the ground with a crayon. In the dirt, crayons are known to work really well, so, you know, there's that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so I can reach that. Now it's an extension cord, which I can use what? Where am I trying to use an extension cord? Maybe over at the saw here now? But it still doesn't let me interact, so I'm not sure. Ah, now I can. Now I can plug that in. I see. Okay. Okay, perfect, I guess. But again, if the slats are too long, it's not going to run into anything, and you're just making a makeshift thing. I don't see why you needed to cut them, just so they'd have a puzzle thing. Because legitimately, like I was a carpenter for years, you can totally just get away with that. It's not a big deal. I promise, it's fine. Okay. What do we have here? Combination lock. I know 6941 is what it. Okay. Try that and see if that works. We already used that once, but maybe it's used more than once. 69. Oh my gosh, the constant around. 41. Yep, used more than once. Nice, we got a third of those. This? Wonderful. Someone scratched out some graffiti in the boiler room, and now I've got to plaster it. Drawing on walls is annoying enough, but why scratch the damn thing out? It looks like those symbols on the lamps by each building. Dr. Chavoche asked me to hang the safety instructions around the asylum. Sure, the entire blockade just went up in flames for no good reason, so let's hang safety instructions everywhere to feel better. One stone, two birds. Alright, so it's the boiler room. There's plaster that we need to scratch off, I guess. I have some scratch out drawing up from a lamp on the wall. Okay, and then we also got a black light. Oh, black light might be how we find the spot to dig. That's not a sort of shovel. Oh, here's a shovel. Wait, is this a... These are handles. Okay, hang on. Before we get ahead of ourselves, see if there's anything else around the room. No, I don't think so. Okay, what is this now? Ethan showed me the old processor from the fountain in the greenhouse. Not only does it look almost exactly like the water chip, but it also regulates water. Ethan didn't get it. Then he told me that most processors look this way and showed me exactly the same one inside the old TV from Block B. Ruined it. Water chip must be a reference to something I'd venture to say nerdy? Well, whether the water chip or just a water chip, it seems that I can find a spare inside a TV set in Block B. Yeah, okay, I already knew that though. But okay, I think I had to... Maybe I didn't have to do that stuff earlier in order to... Anyway. Judging by the connector, something large and complex is missing. Yeah, water chip maybe, right? Water chip. Rotate the indicators to trace a path. Am I going to both of these? I don't know. I feel like probably no. That to there. Rotate to that. That. No. No, that won't work. Let's see. If I instead do this. go down. Over. Oh. There we go. Pull this. Yeah, no, I guess I... Let's see. This. This indication rotate, I guess, to control something. One of them is missing. Ah. So I need... I see. Oops. My bad. This. Leave that for now. Maybe we can do something and then come back. This is the first fountain. This is the second one. So the second one. This. Shows those. Clearly some kind of ornament on the fountain is possible to read. The fountain's covered in mud. Okay. The ornament looks familiar, at least parts of it. There's an ornament on this side. I can see it now. Is that so we just get the ornament, I guess? It's this. Oh, right, which is for the puzzle. Okay. So we want this. Rotate the wheels according to the clues. So this. Is that the same already? No. It is. Huh. Okay, hang on. Let me look at the other. So it's 3. Only the bottom one is like full. The others are broken by these. And then it's more like a V. Yeah, so that. And then 1 broken V there. But those, it's like these are cut by that, so that's not right. Yeah, like this. Okay, so this has to match up with this. Yeah, lines match up. Okay, and then same thing on the top. Huh. Maybe not. How do I have them off? It's like they come more... Like... Well, okay, let me work on the others for now. So that's like that continues, and then that continues. Okay. So you want... That's not right. Is it? No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Fly. Told you a bunch of insects in my place now. But anyway, 1, 2, 3. 2. 2, 3. Is that 1, 2? The top one. Let's see what it needs. How is that? Doesn't quite line up. Like the line goes all weird. It like goes and then it bends out a little bit. But I guess that's probably the closest we're gonna get. This is that right? 1, 2, 3. I think so. Bigger triangle, smaller triangle, and then the triangle's on the top. Yeah. Bigger. Smaller. No, like that. Okay, what do I have off? That's too wide. But that's not nearly the right shape. It's more like that. Pretty sure that's the right one for the bottom. So then more like that. Yeah, I think so. And then is that too thin? That. So then is this one wrong? Because there are a lot of them, that's the thing that's like, okay. There we go. The lines are just off a little enough that it makes it harder to tell if it actually connects or not. Oh, creepy doll. Okay. There's that. Metal detector cable. Oh. Okay. There are dents in the wood as if the same figure was outlined over and over. I could probably make the image come out using a crayon on a piece of paper. So I have more paper. Crayon. Grab, move the pencil, make hidden image come out. Seems someone drew this doll over and over. Was there some specific they were trying to show? Okay, so I grabbed that drawing of a doll. This is the same doll, but something's different. Find the differences. Okay, that's obviously different. So, a few things that's different. There are dents in the wood as if the same figure was outlined over and over. Oh, wait. This definitely could be the same doll, but the bow is missing. Right, and that's in the water. So I need to grab that from the water. At whatever point. Valve, that'll help. Emma, I've asked Ethan to print 2 extra copies of the photo he took. You look fantastic. Do you mind if I keep a copy for myself? I think that Jack and Miss Stonehouse are dating. He says it's just professional, but I've seen him button up his shirt and check his breath before meeting her. I know you don't like her. She can be a bit unstable and weird, but I am still very happy for Jack. I've been watching him since his divorce, and this is a welcome change. Alex. A bit creepy, Alex. So Jack did have a relationship with my mother after all, and he started killing people the day she died. That cannot be a coincidence. Yeah, our mom died in her bed in the first skin. We learned about that, about her death. So he started acting weird the moment she died while she was at home. That's not a good, not really a coincidence, I would think. Move the springs to align them? I'm not. I don't think like I'm making any progress. So what if I do this? So yeah, that. That's it. I guess I needed to align them with this red line, don't I? Oh, probably like this then. Let's see. That moves that as well. Hey, this one without. So I'm gonna that. I see. There we go. That's the pump control button. Perfect. Oh, and then we'll want to... that. Of course it broke. Why wouldn't it? Great, the shears are broken. Remaining vines do seem dry. What if they're dry enough to burn? Okay, we'll burn that in a minute. Let's get the pump control thing done. Okay, different path with this. There we go. Not sure the fountain lobby works well. I should check it first. Okay, so I go check the one in the lobby. Oh, right. This is where the valve was. Yep. Whoops. Now, try it again. Got that, though. That's all we wanted from there. Doll. Here, have your bow, sweetie. Give us 4th garden emblem. All right, thank you. Hey. How marvelous. Okay. Here, put this in there. Shovel, we can dig. It's literally all that's in here that we want. Okay, fine. Right there. Oh, we have a metal detector cable. Oh, so I need the other stuff for the actual metal detector. All right. Fine dry, still can't set them on fire just yet. Smaller wood or some paper would help. No more paper. We're all out of paper now. I'm out of paper. So lost without you. Ever since I entered this building, I knew it wasn't just a garden. It was built for purpose, to host something. When I saw the statue, I knew that was it. It reminds me of a painting I saw in our old house. There were 4 of those there. Yeah. Another medallion. Okay, we don't have a medallion though. Metal detector battery. Oh. And so one of the faces is missing also. Igor Kalt. Igor Kalt's the supervisor. Igor was in charge of Block B after Block A burned down. He looked after the 3 patients, the 3, and Dahlia. He seems to have been an unpleasant individual, vain and violent. Then again, perhaps the environment shaped him this way. He died in agony, the only one not slaughtered by Jack. He mentioned that she visited him. Did she do it? Or did she do it? Yeah. Yeah, that guy was not. Some of the stuff he says, you're like, bro. This is a streaming or a live stream of the game, dude. I can't say some of the stuff you did. That's how bad it was. Oh, what is? Oh wait, what? Why? Is it showing me I can go that way? No, here. Can't tear them apart with bare hands. Maybe there's a more radical way as usual. Is that talking about burning the vines, maybe? We already did? Maybe. Can't combine them. I think we just need to find the third one and then she'll auto combine them is probably what it is. I just don't know where the third one is going to be. The third piece of the metal detector. Boo, boo. Ugh. Doesn't look like there's anything more with our doll friend. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it there for today. So next week we will continue. We should have. Well, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be at the end. I don't think we're going to finish next week. I think we're going to have next week at least and the week after. I think at least two more streams. I'm not totally sure, of course, but I think so. So we'll see. We'll see where that ends up going. But we made a decent amount of, quite a decent amount of progress today. I was really happy with that. Things kept moving right along. So that was really cool. All right. So I'm going to get some sleep because I still have more moving to do tomorrow before we do the next stream. So in about a little over 11 and a half hours from now, we'll stream again. It's going to be, so it's an indie game. Of course, like tons of stuff, like 50% of my stuff is indie games, but it's an indie game, but it's called Seek. Actually, it's something a little bit longer. Let me see. What is that? Hang on. Let's see. All right, hang on. This. Give me a second here. I'll find out. It seeks something, but I don't remember the extended name. Oh, I wonder if it's actually. Seek Light Through Darkness, if you want the full name. So we'll be doing that as just kind of an interim. I don't know how long the game is. The game is early access or whatever, so it's not complete. But it seems like it's decently lengthy. So we started it last week, but I'm just going to restart it tomorrow because we didn't get very far. We just got through one area was all, so we'll just restart that tomorrow. Anyway, so that'll be in about 11 and a half hours. We'll do that. So if you can make that stream, great. If not, that's okay. Like I said, I'll be doing moving in the morning, do that stream, and then I'll be doing moving in the afternoon, the evening as well. And then tomorrow night we'll be streaming more Vampire the Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So thanks for watching, everybody. Faux Fox, Silhouelle, Monmouth. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate the support. I will talk to you guys next time I talk to you, whether you can make it out other streams this weekend or not. Thanks as always. Be safe. Take care of the ones you love, and I'll talk to you next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.